All right, what's up, you guys? Brian here with a real quick GCW and JCW presents Super Power Slam. This was a wrestling benefit for the neurodivergent community. Neurodivergent has to do is a non-medical term being used for to describe people with uh, neuro neurological issues, um, and there, I should say, neurological differences, um, with as far as like some of the things, some of the conditions that people use this term for, whether it is like autism spectrum disorder, ADHD, uh, Down syndrome, Tourette's syndrome, just to name a few. So there was they did this event for um, for the neurodivergent community. They have an auction going on. I believe the website is Zeffy.com is where the auction is taking place. I believe it ends February 8th from what they announced on the show. But here's a quick rundown of what took place on tonight's show. In the opening match, there was a 10-man tag team match involving 10 of the competitors in this coming Friday and Saturday's um, Jersey J Cup tournament. It was Man Like DeReese, Alec Price, Jordan Oliver, Terry Yaki, and Ryan Clancy defeating KJ Orso, Charles Mason, Griffin McCoy, Manny Io, and Darian Bankston when Ryan Clancy pinned Manny Io for the win for his team. We saw AEW TBS champion and one half of the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Willow Nightingale. She defeated TNA Wrestling's Mara Sade in a really competitive matchup with the Dr. Bomb. In a match that ended in a time limit draw, Lee Moriarty and Jonathan Gresham went at it, and as I mentioned, it ended in a time limit draw. Uh, the fans asked for 5 more minutes. However, Jonathan Gresham apparently was not at 100%. He told the crowd that he gave a very passionate speech. He was like that when he became a pro wrestler, he didn't become a pro wrestler to compete in WWE, AEW, TNA, Ring of Honor, the big companies. He did it to compete in front of hardcore wrestling fans and very passionate wrestling fans. Um, and he wanted to be at 100%, and he felt like he was not at 100%. So he wants to be at 100% the next time he faces Lee Moriarty, which I would not mind seeing these two guys go at it again. Um, in a five-way lucha libre matchup, Masquerita Dorada picked up the win over Vengador, Ray Horace, Gringo Loco, and Commander when he pinned Gringo Loco with a roll-up. Then in six-man tag team action, the one called Manders and Thomas Shire and Matt Tremont, they defeated LeBron Cozone, Mance Warner, and Adam Priest when Manders pinned Adam Priest after hitting a lariat. For the Jersey Championship Wrestling Championship, Billy Starks successfully defended her championship against Effie in a very competitive matchup. Then, for the GCW World Championship, Atticus Cogar defeated Bear Bronson in a very brutal matchup. That Bear Bronson, on a couple of occasions, had the title in his grasp and had the title won, but uh, Atticus Cogar, you knew was going to have his family or his group, Vandal 48, Christian Napier and his brother Otis Kogar come out and help him try to win. But Bear Bronson did have some backup as well. He had Alley Catch, Effie, and his tag team partner in what do they call it? Bear or Gnome Savages. Uh, Gabby Forza come out to help him, but it was not enough. He went for Bear Bronson went for a double choke slam on Atticus Kogar, and Atticus rolled it, reversed it into a pinning combination for the 1-2-3, and that was what helped Atticus Kogar retain the GCW World Championship. Then for the Progress Wrestling Proteus Championship in a lumberjack strap match, Paul Walter Hauser defeated Mad Dog Connolly to retain his championship. Paul Walter Hauser, very impressed with this guy. They say about him being an actor and all this stuff, but he's proving himself. He's proven himself in the ring. So much respect to him. And then to bring everything to a close, in the main event of the evening, it was Jet Speed, Speedball Mike Bailey, and the Jet Kevin Knight defeating Janelasis, Bad Boy Joey Janela, and the Megasis Megan Bain in a very, very competitive tag team main event that saw Kevin Knight pin Bad Boy Joey Janela in the middle of the ring after hitting a splash off the top rope. I forget what the name of his finisher was. It's a splash, but he kind of reverses, and it's like a revert, like a not a spinning splash, but something like that. But Jet Speed picked up the win in the main event of this show. So with that in mind, my overall thoughts on Superpowerslam. I thought the matches were really good. Um, I cannot wait to see the JCW or the Jersey J Cup starting this coming Friday, and concludes on Saturday. But yeah, my overall thoughts on the show. I really enjoyed it. For those of you that did not watch it, I would recommend checking it out and judging for yourself. It's on Triller TV, the streaming service Triller TV. And so, yeah, this has been my GCW and JCW Orange Crush presents Super Power Slam 2026. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.